Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back for some more EVE Online. In today's video, as you can see, we are under attack. It does look like the enemy that has wardecked us means some real business when it comes to taking us down here. In fact, we just have another oracle that's warping in. Pretty interesting. This was bound to happen at some point. Even more reinforcements coming in. It's actually pretty impressive. They're working on manufacturing the armor of our manufacturing structure, and yeah, if we look around at some of the other structures, everything is currently being attacked and pushed back. Here's the reprocessing one. The armor's already gone on that. And well, I thought I would make an extra video about this because it looks like some people would have loved to see sort of like a defense initiative or something like that when it comes to this war. At the moment, I have to be honest, I don't think that would be too helpful. So the vibe that I got right off the bat, because of where these people are located, is that this is not about me. This is not really about my structure or anything like that. This is about Providence, where a lot is happening, and some alliances have plans for Providence. And if there's one thing that you want, is you want to control those high-sec accesses, and yeah, having someone that has this many structures, including a large structure and an active market, is something that just can't really be tolerated by these alliances. And so another viewer also kind of confirmed this. You know, there's really no need to even try to like negotiate or anything like that. This is what's happening. They are going to take everything down here, and so if you still have stuff in these structures and you still have the chance to evacuate it, definitely try to do so. When it comes to me personally, well, I follow rule number one. I say this quite often: I don't deploy or fly or even put in structures what I'm not willing to lose. So to me, this is, you know, not that big a deal. It is unfortunate. It is definitely a chapter that is ending, right? A Dital chapter where I put up all these structures, I put up all of these services, mostly aimed at like newer players. Allowing them to basically have a place where they can experience EVE Online for the first time without having to, you know, join a big corporation or an alliance. More for solo players. That has its drawbacks. Just like since I started playing EVE Online, even now, I still want to maintain my independence as much as possible, and that means that whenever a more organized group like this comes along, they are going to kick you out if that's what they really want to do. So that's basically what's happening here. We're talking Dominixes with sentry drones. We're talking quite a few Leshaks, which is actually pretty impressive. Are they docking? They should not be able to dock here. I actually put them all on the ban list for the structure, but all right. I'm cloaked of grid, and this is gonna be a pretty serious grind for them to get through everything. But you can see they have members, they've got ships, they have the firepower available, and they are eventually going to burn through all of the armor and then burn through the structure. I actually don't know what kind of timer is on the structure. Wasn't there one that's already down? Yeah, what kind of timer are we talking about on this one? 4 days, 22 hours and 27 minutes. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit of time. Honestly, guys, this should give you time to evacuate your stuff from these structures as well. Right, you've got like almost a week basically since the start of the war to get your stuff out. So you're not wardecked, I am wardecked, my stuff is out safely, and these guys, as I've said, this is all part of a much bigger campaign, of a much bigger political event. They actually did just dock and undock. How the hell? Alright, I'll have to review this, but I'm like, what, 99% sure that I put them all on the block lists for docking here. But okay, yeah, what I was saying is, you're shooting, I'm playing EVE, check it out. So I do see a lot of players that, you know, that feel like this is very unfortunate, and thank you all for all of your support and your kind words on this. I also kind of want to say, you know, I want to stay independent, and I also never want to feel So I never want to feel like I owe anything to anyone else either. So for me, as I've said, this is not that big a deal. This is just going to be the start of a new chapter. And for newer players, there's other things that we can do, other places where we could set up structures, services, and things like that could actually be even more interesting than right here in Dital. I am definitely going to miss the system though. We've been here for a very long time, amazing time exploring around here, being the gateway into Nullsec, into Providence. Back in the beginning when it was still not Red Don't Shoot was quite amazing as well. But times change. This is a sandbox. Change is inevitable, and this is basically what's gonna happen here. We are going to be basically kicked out of these structures, and there's quite a bit of discussion happening. Yeah, quite a bit of discussion about this, and you know, this is fine for me. Starting a new chapter. At first, I think we'll stay small a little bit, try to stay under the radar. I think I've got some Orca plans where I could roam around, try different regions and things like that with all the ships that I need for mining, exploration, maybe even missions, transporting stuff. Trying to make a little bit of this that way, just make my way and start to develop those new plans. One that I'm toying with, it's definitely nothing concrete just yet. Give me a little bit of time for all of that, but at some point I would love to get back into wormhole space, see one with high-sec statics, put up a large structure there, put up a market there, and that would be a very interesting place to try the same experiment again. Even more risky, right? This is next to Nullsec, and this is the result. When Nullsec shows up, they come in numbers with battleships and they take you away. In a C1 wormhole, it would be lots of small stuff, so we could get an advantage there. There's like a defense that I can't imagine, basically, against larger numbers in a C1 wormhole because of the local stuff that we could have there. And yeah, with a high-sec static, we could constantly pop up in different regions. It could be very interesting. It was definitely fun last time that I did it, and part of me with the new structures wants to try that again. But don't expect me to next week dive into a C1 and start establishing all of that. I will need a little bit of time, and perhaps we'll have other plans, other things that I may be trying to do here as well. So at the moment, my anchor is apparently or my camera anchor is warping off, and they're taking down all of these structures. Yeah. Don't feel too bad here, guys. I'll show this as well here then. 100 billion is available in my wallet. I'll bounce back from this, not a single problem. And we'll just see where the EVE Online adventure takes us from here. For now, actually, this is pretty cool looking here. There we go. The Grand Bazaar is now under attack, so their next target is actually my Asbel up here. They're leaving behind a little bit of DPS on the manufacturing station, and now they are going after the market. So yeah, all of this will get pushed into the structure timer. That's about 5 days out, and fully expect those to get blown up, guys. This is going to be the end of our chapter in Dital, and on to new adventures in EVE Online. For now, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.